squeeze in past the bathtub and start poking around in the base with the at the base of the fire, my spear. And then duck down and stick my head in the fireplace. Check up into the flue.
Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Danger sense.
Yep.
Danger sense.
So 19. You manage to whip your head back and duck out the way just as the hearth springs to life and a roaring fire just suddenly materializes in the fireplace. And then out
We may have found a chimney witch.
Out of the fireplace itself, rushing out is...
Oh wow. Elaine instantly gets out her cards.
Is an ethereal, ghostly figure. Okay, so you've all entered the room. Jocelyn's just stuck her head in the fireplace, and as she does so, she quickly just about gets out of the way as it erupts in flame, and this ghostly figure rushes towards her. Then Zana, what do you do? I'm not going to do any surprise. You were all expecting something. You were all waiting for something to happen. So.
Definitely fair to say.
Ven's going to move slightly forward and pull out her crossbow and try and crossbow it, like, for the lack of anything better to do. So she's not expecting it to actually hit, but it's always worth a try.
You aim your crossbow at this ghostly figure. Even though it's like come out of nowhere, you're almost as if you were completely ready for something, just like precision, just boom, fire, and it seems to make some kind of contact. It doesn't seem to look particularly bothered or damaged by it, but it does react as if it has noticed it. It has got this bolt kind of stuck in it. There is something corporeal, just enough that it did hurt it a bit.
What are you doing? It's just a spirit.
Sorry.
Anything else?
We need...
Any
No.
movement or anything? Okay. Eboth.
Hello. I am instantly gonna charge him as close as I can get. I don't want to ruin it.
You should have plenty of space to move around and get to it.
I mean, I only have 25 spots.
Oh yeah, you have little legs, don't you?
Yeah, and there's people and things.
You could get in the bath.
Yeah, just stand in the bath.
I'm just gonna try and get in before party, not my friends, the other people, and just like dodge if it tries to hit me.
So you're just moving up and you're taking the dodge action, yes?
Yeah.
Is that your go?
Yep.
Elaine.
Do I see if it's even hostile?
Yeah, it looks like it's...
Okay, so
Not
it's
happy.
actively coming towards Jocelyn,
Yeah.
basically.
It doesn't...
Oh.
It looks nasty.
Oh, okay. Then she remembers being being taught spells to help against undead because she's constantly surrounded by them, basically. So she picked up on stuff. She's going to cast Chill Touch with 13.
Is that the one that is represented by like a kind of a spectral hand kind of thing? Or
Yeah,
is that-
she sends out one of her spirits, and that
Yeah.
trying to grab the other ghost.
Okay, yeah. So your spirit goes over to the figure from the fireplace, and it kind of like wraps itself around her, causing 7 necrotic damage. Except it seems to. It wraps itself around her. It definitely makes contact with her. It definitely has her in its grasp. But any damage it would do to it on a normal creature, it does not seem to affect this thing at all.
Yeah, I feared that much.
Anything else?
Then she will back away.
Okay, the chimney witch reaches out with her spectral hand and tries to basically grab Jocelyn by the face. But for a dwarf, you're still nimble enough that, especially like at the speed you whipped your head out of the fire and that her coming out, you've backed away just enough that her reach just falls short, and she's just waving her hand in front of your face, but no contact, luckily for you. Carrie.
Carrie will see the fire ignite and Jocelyn jump back and the spirit come out, and she'll just be like, "No, you don't, you little so-and-so," and cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
As she casts it, you'll see cogwheels appear through her skin, like shimmering underneath it, and you'll hear a ticking of a clock and bells chime.
Ooh, I like that. That's cool.
Nice. That's an attack roll, isn't that? 16 to hit, yeah?
Yep.
Yep. Can you make a roll of 3d8, and what type of damage are you choosing? So, acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder?
She will pick lightning.
Nice. 12 lightning damage. Okay, so as the orb quickly floats over to her, almost because she's pretty incorporeal, going inside her form, and suddenly this massive crackle of lightning comes out from it, and you can see her etherealness kind of is very, very heavily diminished. It would be the equivalent of her looking bloodied. She did not like that. Is that your go?
I think it's most of my go. I do believe I have to roll that for some reason. Okay, my shadow doesn't do anything.
I think that's only if you roll a 1.
Oh, okay.
If you roll a 1 on an attack, ability check, or saving throw, then stuff happens. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, any movement or anything like that? Are you good?
She's She's just going. No, she's just going to stay there.
Okay. Jocelyn.
I take the advantage of her this chimney witch temporarily being distracted by the pain that's being inflicted on her posthumously. To duck down low, I sort of slam down to my knee and slam behind my shield with the spear out in front, and I say my little prayer to my god. I say, "Lady of strategy, red lady, red knight, sharpen my mind and strengthen my might." And then my whole body sort of is encompassed by this very translucent crimson light, which sort of protects me. I'm using my rage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to stand up and thrust forward with my spear, with rage damage attached. It's a non-magical spear as far as I'm aware, so I don't know if it even does any damage, but if so, 23 to hit and 8 points of damage.
Yep, your strike is completely true, right in the center of her form, and you definitely feel some sort of contact, and it kind of screams out as if it definitely felt something, like it's not life force exactly, but like whatever is willing it to exist is very, very quickly dissipating. It is still there. It is still floating, but its brightness and its form is just, it's kind of like it's a wisp now. It's almost gone.
I take a step back and I sort of position myself closer to the bathtub, not only to get between her and my tentative allies, but also so that I've got a better angle on the chimney in case she starts to flee. I'm going to try and...
Okay. Venzana.
Vizana was super surprised that her bolt actually did anything, so she's quickly set another one in place, lined it up, and is going to try to do that again.
Unfortunately, with it being quite badly damaged and being quite angry, especially at this dwarf and this hexblood woman who threw this lightning orb at her, she is just flitting around so quickly, and plus she's almost like a wisp of incorporealness now. The bolt just doesn't seem to make quite enough contact. There's a lot going on. Anything else?
No.
You both?
I see that we've gotten a couple of hits on this weird looking creature, and I just head on up the side and just take an attack with my... Wait. I did that backwards, and I paid for it.
What is the Oh, okay, I see. So it's an 11 to hit, yeah? So that's what came through, was the 11, was the first one.
Yeah.
So again, because she's quite diminished, and because she's just kind of like whipping around the air so furiously, you think you almost had her. You felt whatever there was to make contact with, it just skimmed past her, but didn't quite make enough contact. It was very, very close. Anything else you can do?
Not at this time.
Okay, Elaine.
Elaine will send one of her spirits to this apparition thingy, and basically cast message through the spirit to tell the apparition to stop fighting. We want to help you. Talk to us. Hopefully, it's either enough distracted by that, or it actually will talk to some other spirit being. As my message is through the spirits.
Okay, so one of your spirits goes over and whispers that in her ear, and all you hear a mental telepathic reply, and it is just a blood-curdling, ear-piercing scream, and then get out!
Oh, I grabbed my ears. That was too loud.
We all hear that, or just
it was
us?
a telepathic reply to Elaine. So.
It's a message
Right.
cast.
Is
Yeah,
that,
okay.
is that your go?
Yeah. She's now recovering from the scream.
Okay, as Jocelyn is the one in front of her that's actually done it some damage, she's going to reach out again with her ethereal hand, try and suck the life out of you, and this time she makes contact.
Oh no.
As she grasps her undead hand around your face, you feel some of like your actual life essence being just drained from you for 9 necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at those.
Okay. She sucks 9 necrotic damage from you, but you feel like you can recover from it. You feel like you're strong enough and you're hardy enough that you can recover that. That's not a permanent drain. Or semi-permanent drain. You're okay. Can Carrie finish her off?
Hopefully. The same thing will happen again. She'll see Jocelyn gasping and she'll throw out her hand, and you'll see under her skin lights up with cogs and gears, and you'll hear the tick 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 tick.
And 16 to hit again.
Yes.
So roll damage. I can do that on your sheet next time, so it actually automatically rolls the damage for you. So was it 3d8? Holy shit! Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
And
it'll be lightning again.
okay, so this orb floats over and once again explodes inside this creature, almost blinding Ibolth and Jocelyn for a second there, and the spectral creature just is gone. Absolutely gone. Well, in fact, I'm just going to delete it.
Yay.
Lady of Strategy, show me her retreat.
Elaine
I think she's gone.
runs forward and
The,
checks if she can feel any remnants of the spirit.
the fire in the hearth, like the second the ghostly creature disappears, the fire in the hearth disappears as well. You can't even feel any residual heat from it. It's as if the fire wasn't entirely real. It definitely felt hot when it was going, but now it's gone. It's just deathly cold. Elaine, you feel like the spirit was there. With that amount of lightning that went through it, it's just instantly gone.
No.
Like there was no lingering moving on there. Like that is gone. Gone.
The crimson glow fades from around Jocelyn. If ever there was a chimney witch, I think she fits the bill.
Do you think?
What say we return
This-
to Mr.
This
Van
just
Richten?
was some angry spirit.
Perhaps,
Wasn't a witch.
but perhaps it was an angry spirit because she was a witch in life.
Maybe.
Either way, I
Carrie's
think
gonna
we
ask.
best return to Van Richten and see if we can speak to Mara. And when I say Mara, I project my voice a little bit louder and kind of a side eye on the chimney as I say it.
Carrie's going to keep a closer eye on Jocelyn. She's not happy that someone got hurt, and she'll very weirdly mother about you a bit because you're quite motherly yourself. So it's going to come across as rather odd, but she'll fuss about you and are you all right? And yeah.
Yes,
you're
thank you.
alright.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine. I'm quite alright. She took my breath away a little bit. It was a very cold, almost like my face had been plunged into ice. It was a very strange experience. I feel a little bit like my breath can't quite catch up, if you know what I mean. But otherwise, I'm fine. I'm still myself, dear.
Oh, good. She'll give you some little remedy that she'll have heard of at some point. Stand on your head and do this. Is everyone else okay? Does anybody else get hurt? What about you? Are you okay? And she'll start like lifting your arm and checking you over.
I just back away and I might get him to touch her.
So you're making your way back downstairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly make my way down. I'm still as cautious as I was before, but
Okay.
with more purpose this time, knowing which way to go. I'm making sure that people are keeping up as well before I move on.
Is everyone following?
Vin's just going to go and collect her arrows and is
Yes.
like disappointed to see there isn't anything cool stuck to them.
Okay, so I'll just move you back over to the other one. Here we go. Okay, so you make your way back downstairs.
That was exhausting.
Is everything okay? Van Richten says.
I think it will be. We did what Mara asked of us. We discovered an abandoned master bedroom with an ensuite bathroom. And in the chimney of the bathroom, beside the bathtub, as I went to explore the flue, the fireplace burst into life and out came a very visible and angry soul. She was tormented and aggressive. And unfortunately, she left us no choice but to dispatch of her. So I hope that was the chimney witch to which Mara was referring.
Well,
Perhaps we could open a connection again and speak with her. A sort of gesture towards the table.
perhaps so. If she has been, if she is pleased, if her wish has been fulfilled, then perhaps she will open up to us a bit more.
Perhaps.
Are you sure you're okay? Like, are you happy to continue?
I'm fine. We should mention we also found a poltergeist of a young woman, also troubled in a different way, but less aggressive. She was falling to her death inside of the stone tower in the corner of the building. Repeatedly, every few minutes.
It's quite fun. You should go see.
I wouldn't say fun.
It sounds very, very harrowing, to be honest.
It horrific to have to watch a poor wee lass fall to her death like that.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, of course.
Well, perhaps we can find out how
I just
to.
look at Vin, like, I'm starting to learn more about you.
Well, perhaps we can find out how to put that poor soul to rest as well, and in fact, all the souls in this house. Well, please, if you are ready, then come sit. And is Ebolth going to guard the door again?
Yep.
Carrie will call out, can you shut it? Just in case.
Yeah, sure. This time I'm definitely keeping more of an eye on Ven and how they react.
Okay, so similar to last time, you all sit down, place your fingertips on top of the planchette, move it back into the middle, and Van Richten takes a deep breath in, deep breath out, goes, Mara Silva, if you are here, please make your presence known.
Elaine is visibly relieved that we obviously did not kill Mara just now.
You requested of us that we kill the chimney witch. Have we, or have my friends here fulfilled your request? Excellent, excellent. We are very, very pleased to be able to help you, and we hope that we can help you further and help lay all the spirits within this house to rest, and everyone can be at peace. How can we help you next? What do you require of us?
E V A C evict. E H E evict the L E A P E R evict the leaper.
And a cold
Evict
breeze
leaper.
comes through the mantle, comes through the chimney. Any of the candles that he had lit in this room flicker out. You still feel safe, you still feel warm, but you feel like there's a kind of an oppression kind of closing in on this room. Like your presence here is being noticed by more and more spirits. Like stuff within the house is awakening more and more and more every second. You hear...
I look up from the board and catch eyes with Ven.
You hear from outside thunder and lightning start. You start to hear the rain lashing against the shuttered windows, echoing from the rooftops.
Not going to be any easier to get up that staircase now, is it?
But you also feel within the oppression from the rest of the house, like it's trying to close in on you, with feeling like for Ven and Elaine how there's more spirits than ever. For Jocelyn, how outside this room you feel like there's going to be many, many more eyes on you as soon as you walk outside. for Ebolth, the sense of wanting to, as the note said, right the wrongs that were done here, find out what happened here and why the spirits are so pent up, why they're so angry. And for Carrie, wanting to find out what happened to these children, find out if they are safe, making sure that they are happy, making sure they're at peace. Blessed by your gods and blessed by your spirits and whatever powers you draw strength and comfort from. You all feel a surge of power and a sense of purpose within yourself, and you all go up to level 3, and we will leave it there for this session, and we will carry on
Exciting.
next time.